Alright guys, we're going to jump right into this. And this is a video on how to pretty much get a NiceHash account set up so you can start mining on that gaming PC. And really, it's pretty quite simple to do. You're going to be using NiceHash, but there's other things and other ways you could go about this, but this is just the most simplest at the time for me, and that's the video I'm going to make for you guys. So pretty much come to Google or DuckDuckGo, type in NiceHash, and make sure it's nicehash.com, not some other phasing site. Go ahead and get started. And you're going to type in an email in here. I already signed up for an account, so I can't verify this, but I'm just showing you guys this. And you're going to go ahead and you need one lowercase, one uppercase, 8-character minimum, one number, one special character. Of course, you also got to make sure you confirm that, that the country selected is correct and that you agree to the terms of service and their privacy policies. Go ahead and check that. Create an account. It's going to bring you over, and it doesn't like that my passwords don't match, whatever. But it's going to bring you over to a verification thing. You're going to open up your email client, grab that verification, go ahead and, well, I guess I'll just show you guys what it looks like. If it lets me, this verification thing is going to pop up. You're going to go over to an email account, wait a couple minutes, get your verification. You might want to pause the video right here, put your verification and verify, and then it's going to allow you to sign in. And we'll pick up right from where that is, where you're signed in. So let me back up here a little bit. Let me log in with my account. And of course I have 2FA because I like everything to be secure. You can enable this with your cell phone, put two-factor authentication on. Go ahead and enter in your 2FA. Sorry guys if I blurred it out. I blur this out. And now you're in your account. And of course, depending on what you have mining and how much you're making, this is what it's going to look like. But this is not what you guys are interested in. You're interested in how to get this set up. So click the mining tab up here in the top left and go download mining or add ASIC. And we are going to use this NiceHash miner. And it actually gives you ways of how to disable the antivirus stuff and how to go about it. But the easiest way I found to be the least amount of trouble was going to their actual, let's see down here, going to their actual GitHub, and you got to select this, and I understand that, I have to make an exception on my rig, and then go to their GitHub to download it. Once you're at their GitHub here, you're going to go and get the zip pack. I don't really like the installer. Results may vary with it. Some people can get it to work, some people can't get it to work. It depends on your Windows antivirus crap, if it's going to allow you or not that day. It's really how Windows feels and what mood it's in. So I'm going to download this so I can make the exceptions, and it's a lot easier. Go ahead and download the zipped file. If you don't know what a zipped package is, and you're like, how do I even open that? Go ahead and you can type in WinZip and download the free WinZip app and install it. And this is, just a stopgap, and you can try it for free, and it'll download. There are some ads that pop up with it, but this is if you need that. Go ahead, and now that's downloaded, it's going to pop open. Of course, it popped open on my wrong monitor. And pull it up here. And now we're going to make a file quick on our desktop for NiceHash, because we're going to have to add this as an exclusion. So I'm going to do NiceHash miner, NHM. Then I'm going to grab and select all these but the top one and drop and drag them. And it's going to extract, and now this zip file can go bye-bye. It can go the way of the dinosaurs. You can delete it. Make it into some coal or some gasoline. So now we have our miner actually downloaded, and this is the point of when we're going to add an exception. So you're going to go down to your start menu, and let's type in security, and it's on the wrong screen for you guys, so you can't actually see it. I'm opening Windows Security. Let me pull that up for you guys. Windows Security, we're going to come to Virus and Threats. And then we are going to come down here to Manage Settings. You're going to want real-time protection off for this. It might pop up an administrative thing and say, hey, do you really want to turn this off? And the other thing we're going to do is add or remove exclusions. I already had some stuff added in here, but let's add this NiceHash file to the exclusions. So let's come to Desktop, and let's look for the NHM file that we just made. If it's going to decide to show up. Maybe not. That's OneDrive desktops. So let's add this file as an exclusion. Or sorry, NiceHash miner as an exclusion. That's our file. It's going to pop up another thing that's going to ask us, hey, do you really want to do this? Yes, I do. Then I'm going to do a folder. Sorry, I thought I was doing the folder first. Dyslexia can really be a crapshoot sometimes. NH folder, and we're going to select that folder, and we just added those as an exclusion. It's still going to pop some stuff up in here and be like, hey, this is a virus. This is a Trojan. It's not a virus or a Trojan. Windows has a hatred for cryptocurrency. For some reason, they don't want you making money with cryptocurrency. There are some nefarious things done with cryptocurrency, so I get why they've taken that stance. But to be quite honest, you're just here trying to make a couple bucks to maybe pay off that graphics card or just to get that, extra money in the bank. Whatever the reasons you have the right. You can do what you want with your computer. So, of course, we have this now excluded from Windows Antivirus or Windows Defender. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to install NiceHash Miner. It's going to pop up. And this is where it can get kind of weird sometimes. It might kind of glitch out to you. So it's going to ask you to log in. So go ahead and log in. And then I'm going to put my login that I just made. Or that you guys just made. You're going to put that in. I already have this made. And then I got to put my two-factor authentication in. If you don't have two-factor authentication, you don't have to worry about that. But I just, being security orientated, I prefer everything to be secured. Go ahead and get that bad mamma jamma entered in there, and it should do some stuff, and it's installed. So now we should be able to click this, and it should pull our miner up, as long as it doesn't give us too much headache, and Windows doesn't try to do anything. And there we go. I'm going to accept both of these. They're just more stuff, and it might ask you to restart. All right, so that's the getting the actual mining set up. I would say not to do your CPU. It's not just just come over to devices and disable it. I would maybe do your GPU, because that's really what is gonna make you your main cache. It's gonna be your main cache flow. So this is the first step. Of course, if you have different workers, you want to name them different things. I just name them for what the card and what the machine might do, because I have a couple other machines mining, and that's what that's getting NiceHash set up. So let's close NiceHash and let's get our GPU overclocked so we can actually get some good performance out of this thing, because there's two other things you're going to want to do to make sure that NiceHash is set up so you get the best performance. And the first thing you're going to want to do is download something called MSI Afterburner. And be very careful with the sites that you click on this, because there are some malware afterburners that have been produced because they've been trying to steal people's cryptocurrency. So if I get on, I don't even like going to this page anymore because I don't really trust it. I want their landing page if I can find it. Here we go. We found their landing page. And let's go and download Afterburner. Go ahead and save. And that is now downloaded, MSI Afterburner. I already have it installed, but go ahead and I will do it again for you guys. Let's drop this exe out of this RAR onto the desktop. Let's close this. We no longer need this. And let's open up MSI Afterburner. And you're going to want Riviera Tuna statistics servers. This is something that pretty much MSI Afterburner needs. So you're going to want to run that alongside. Next. And, I already have this installed, so I am not going to hit next here. but you can go ahead and hit next and install, and it'll install it. And then once it's done installing, it might make you restart the computer. So if you want to pause this video and come back to it, it's going to pop up like this. And how we get our numbers to actually overclock on NiceHash for the GPU that you have is you're going to come over here and type in NiceHash overclock. And then it'll have NiceHash overclocking guide, and it's a pretty nice guide. And you just scroll down here, if this is the correct one. I think I went to the correct one. This is for the OS. There we go. I think this is the correct one. That's a whole guide on how to do it. Wow, they're stepping their game up. So we're going to want to type in NiceHash overclocking settings. And let's see here. No. And scroll down to right here. This is what we want. We want to know what we can overclock our card to, a nice basis to start your overclocking. So in this computer, we have an RTX 2070 Super, and that's what we're going to shoot for. I know this card will already do negative 50, 80. So if you have any stability problems, you might have to come in here, and I put negative 50, and let's put plus 800, and then you want to apply that by hitting this checkbox. Your fan on auto, it will kick it up the hotter and hotter it goes. I usually, when I'm mining, I just peg the fan at 85 and let it go. A little thing you can do is you can come into here, you hit this little settings button, go to fan, you can enable user-defined software automatic, and you can create a curve. You just click on here and create the curve. You can force fan speed updates on each period, hit apply, hit OK, and then when you hit this auto right here, that fan curve's now applied, and it usually keeps the fan at a base 40%, so you know it's always getting air through the card, so you're not having to worry about the card blowing up. With Windows and Nvidia drivers defaulting it. So last but not least, you've got your graphics card overclocked. You've come and done this. We want to download non-DHC Nvidia drivers, and how we do that is we can come into the search bar and do Nvidia, and we can go to downloads. And you're going to find your graphics card, so go to GeForce. Mine's a 20 series. I'm going to come here to 2070 Super. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to go to beta and older drivers. And then do the same thing with all this stuff right here. You can do search. And I would say not to go with brand new drivers. I'd try to go with a little bit older drivers, because Nvidia has been trying to combat the mining because of all the GPU stuff. So I usually get about a 4061 point something, and I'm running studio drivers, so I would download these, the 46.72, and you want to make sure they're non-DHC drivers, which most of these aren't going to be. Now, if you just want to download the latest and greatest drivers so you can be gaming, I'm going to show you a different way of doing that. So you're not going to be in these beta and old drivers. You're going to come up top here, select all your stuff, hit search, hit download, and then this site right up here, you see how it says DHC? You're just going to come up here and exclude this, just back, hit enter, and now these are non-DHC drivers, and you can hit save, and it's downloading your drivers. Of course, install the drivers. I'm sure I don't have to walk you through that. It's a pretty simple task, but let's get back to our mining and see if we've got everything set up, or if Windows is going to throw a conniption fit. So I'm going to open up NiceHash Miner and give it a second to load, and let's see if we can actually mine. And that's going to be the proof in the pudding. Let's do start mining. It might do some benchmarks. It's not going to automatically mine right away. Usually if Windows has blocked it with the antivirus stuff, you'll only see about 10 or 20% load, and it won't let the graphics card actually get past that. As you can see, it's benchmarking right now, and that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys liked the video, please do me a favor and like and comment. I really, really appreciate all my subscribers and everybody that watches. Thank you guys, and I hope this helps the few and the many out, guys. Have an awesome day, and this is Tech Nitwit, and I'm signing out. Hey guys, it's Tech Nitwit here. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and hit that bell. Thanks.